My name is Matt, M-A-T-T, Gilliam, G-I-L-L-I-A-M. I'm a prosecutor at the Harris County DA's office. So just our statement is we believe Cameron Joshua has been appropriately charged in this case, and we're continuing our investigation.
Cameron Joshua did not shoot Takeoff.
Show your face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Lil Cam appeared in court for the first time on the charges of unlawful possession of a weapon. That's the same charge that allegedly is being used against him in the case of TAKEOFF's death. And to be honest with y'all, after hearing and understanding what's going on, I think the public got their hopes up for nothing, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Now, of course, social media did their investigative work, starting with DJ Academics, followed by a bunch of other YouTubers trying to figure out who actually shot TAKEOFF. Now, the yellow hoodie seemed to be everybody's focus in this case, and the person wearing that yellow hoodie was a young man by the name of Cameron Joshua, aka Lil Cam. Now, although a bunch of theories were out there, after time went on, Lil Cam was eventually arrested and charged for weapons possession the night that TAKEOFF was killed. And I emphasize weapons possession because that don't necessarily mean that he had involvement in TAKEOFF's death. And I think that's the part that people get confused. I'm not saying he wasn't or he was. I'm talking about what this case is based off and what the attorneys are basing their statements on. You know, the district attorneys. That's what I'm talking about. They're talking about the claims of him possessing a weapon, not murder, death, none of that. All right, and they made it pretty clear. Now, Chris Downey is Lil Cam's lawyer. I'm not sure if this is a court-appointed lawyer or a paid attorney. They didn't specify that. I'm sure that he has to be a paid attorney because who's going to let this man go into a case like this with, you know, a court-appointed lawyer? It just don't happen. All right. But anyway, Lil Cam is being charged with 2 counts of carrying a weapon. That's what he stated. Despite what we hear, he's not being charged with a murder. He made it clear that if the DA thought Cam was involved with the shooting, they would have charged him as such. Meaning they would have charged him with the shooting and not just a weapons possession. However, they actually just charged him with having a weapon and not anything else that involves him in TAKEOFF's death. All right, a lot of people was getting confused. They think he's being charged with having some type of involvement or for the killing period, but that's not the case. He was already on probation for other cases that he got, you know, in regards to those. He wasn't supposed to have a weapon in the first place, and the fact that he did and was on probation and while a murder happened and he was on video, that's the only thing they're getting him for, not TAKEOFF. So in so many words, he's basically saying that Lil Cam has nothing to do with TAKEOFF's death. Yes, he may have possessed a weapon. Okay, they're probably going to focus on that. You know, maybe he had a weapon on him due to, you know, whatever videos that TMZ or whatever put out there. But as far as him shooting or having involvement, and I keep expressing that because I think that's where people get confused. He has no involvement in the murder, just possessing a weapon. All right. Now, Lil Cam's attorney also stated clearly that according to the affidavit, it states that Cameron Joshua, aka Lil Cam, did not shoot TAKEOFF. So if the affidavit is saying that, then that's just what it is. There's no getting around an affidavit. You know, the prosecuting DA, whose name is Matt Gilliam, when he was interviewed after the court appearance, he didn't say much, nor did he specify anything. All he said was that he feels Lil Kim is being charged appropriately. All right, that was it. Now, once again, pay attention. From my understanding, if a prosecutor comes out and say they believe he's being charged appropriately, and we hear his charges is just a weapon possession, then what does that tell y'all? That means that even the DA is saying that he's only being charged with the charge he's facing, which is the weapons possession, not the murder. All right. And to be honest, I don't know who made it seem as if Lil Kim was being held accountable for TAKEOFF's death. I don't know if it was just social media and maybe the police ran with it, or maybe they're just trying to make it seem like they're doing good police work so, you know, the tension could come down or whatever. But these headlines and accusations, they're very inaccurate. They're very misleading. And when you think of it, if they're taking Lil Kim down and charging him with weapon possession all because of a social media video, don't that mean Migo bands and, you know, see, I don't want to get to saying it, but don't that mean that other people involved or whoever else was on the video would be charged as well? Who knows? And the reason I say that, I'm not throwing names out there. I'm saying that because 9 times out of 10, that mean they coming. You know, if they're going to charge Lil Kim based off what they see in the video, then what does that say for the others? That's pretty much what I'm saying. All right. Like I said, man, it's kind of crazy that that they're only basing their claims and charges off of social media videos, you know, a TMZ video, which means that they be paying more attention than a lot of people think. So y'all better tighten up. You know, I'm trying to figure out what was their motive in charging Lil Kim though. You know, like what made them go after Lil Kim? Was it just the videos, or do they have other surveillance videos from the bowling alley? Because we haven't seen any other surveillance videos. So do they have other videos that may be clearer, or maybe a witness? What's their motive for getting Lil Kim, or for that whole situation? You know, because to be perfectly honest, the videos wasn't even that clear enough to make something out fully, or show that Lil Kim had a weapon, unless they have different videos. Once again, I don't know, but I think maybe his lawyer could probably dispute that. Who knows? But if they're gonna sit there and charge Lil Kim, you know, with the murder based off those videos, solely the social media videos that we seen, I don't know about any other ones, but the ones we seen, that's kind of sketchy. That means that other people, I could assume that in the near future, we're going to see other arrests made in this case or involved in this case. You know, it just is what it is. So in a nutshell, more of the story, a lot of people are saying that Lil Kim is being charged with the murder of TAKEOFF. That's not the case right now. I don't know of other evidence or other charges that may come against him. As of right now, it's just one charge, and as his attorney specified, it's not with the killing. It's not having involvement in TAKEOFF's death. It's just a weapons possession. All right, just be clear. So y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.